Hello. There is a very good chance that I will get the red circuit problem solved in this episode. There is a 0% chance that the rocket will get launched this episode. So, just to give you an update on where we're at. So, before I dropped off a whole bunch of assembling machine 3s. Well, the problem is they chew through copper wire very quickly. So it's time. I'm going to grab some more of those machines just to finish out the rest of that red row, but then I'm going to put in as many wire makers as I can. So we got another 14 that came through the line there. And effect transmission is finished. I should press T when I feel like it. I don't feel like it right now. I'd rather get over here first. Okay. Now I'll put these down, then I'll press T. Okay, there we go. Those are desperate for wire now. I shall press T. We only have 3 choices left. Nuclear fuel reprocessing. Okay. So we've got 6 wire makers. Let's turn it into 12. They're simple enough machines. Let's drop down another 6 in a row. The usual square of inserters. Plot down power at each section. Oops. Go up, grab the formula. And voila. Well, helps if you put the belt in the correct direction. Now we should have plenty of wire. This is the only thing on that belt. So I will come up here and belt balance. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's incorrect. I missed it. It was too far zoomed out. Go. Should help out the later ones, so they have some place to drop it. I want to see if this is going to back up, or if we need to plop even more down, or increase them to. Nice. Looks like we are going to catch up and get wire so it's not the limiting factor. Limiting factor of red circuits is now green circuits. Those will eventually catch up and back up all the way. So that's nice. So in order to bump up red circuits, I have to bump up green circuits even more, because it has a ways to go. There's plenty of gaps in that line, and we only get half of it. So if the green circuits were to back up, I don't think they will. I think green circuits just get even worse because more things start pulling from it. See, that is okay. Okay, and then they just get sucked up even more. All of it, strangely enough. Well, this one's backing up too. a lot of it's getting used by here. It's going to be a while before that fills up all the way too. I don't need 250. Keep it to 100. Keep it to 2 stacks. Alright, another technology done. Coal liquefaction, go for it. And I'll be spending probably no more than the rest of this episode trying to fix the circuit line until I've got to get working on yellow science. Get those things assembled. What does that take? Blue, which we have, robot frames, which we have, density structures, which I think we've talked about, but I don't think I ever got around to making it, did I? Maybe I did. They don't require much. Either way, we can check on that later. Green circuit need to be boosted. And here we are. So everybody appears to be working. And these, I have, what, 24 now of the new ones. Let's just distribute those. A simple fix. Plop them down, call them good. Four more, which means, yeah, whatever. Okay, that'll help. And then, do we have room for another set of 5? I think we do. If we are willing to pause and go south of the cliff. Okay. And these are intentionally going in the opposite direction of each other because this is an input to the green circuit, but not to the copper wire. So this, oops, let's get out of grenade mode. Jump the whole thing. This may not be able to jump. Oh, but it does. Excellent. Problem solved. Otherwise we have to go around. Something more drastic. Let's just move the whole thing down. I just need to go down. There we are. You guys can, highest you can go is here. No, you need both short and, oh, that's fine. You can pull off of that. Something's not right there. They can just be jammed up against each other. Okay. handles. Where'd you go? Am I out? No, I'm not out. Just short on belts. Okay. Everybody happy? Yeah, it's depositing on the underground, so that's fine. I mean, everybody's happy, other than the fact that we're using assembler 2s instead of 3s, but we used everything we had. Let's just go ahead and create another array. Can't do any harm that way. Long handles, and then copy over the formula. Should be good. I don't want to do that. It's on the hotbar. Okay, that'll help even more. Go make. All right, looking okay. Oh, that's a yellow. That's not allowed. Yellows are supposed to be all gone. They aren't, but they're supposed to be. And this is all yellow. How could I let that go on for so long? Not that it really does anything, because these are all jammed and not doing anything, for the most part. Yeah, green's backed up way back to here. Got plenty of green. And a very pathetic amount of purple. Okay. Let's go pick up all of the assembly machine 3s that we can. And then after that, we'll just have to call green circuits as good as it's going to get for a while. And we might belt balance too, because that's all coming off on primarily the top, not the bottom. What you got for me? 26. Nice. Alright, who needs one now? We got a bunch. You need one. 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 Oh, it's getting to be like Oprah again. You get an assembler, and you get an assembler, and you get an assembler. There you go. Produce to your heart's content. Alright, how many of these do I have? That's 4 there. 4, 8, 12, 16 of them. Means every 8 we need to flip the belt, not every 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Yes, where I'm at is where it needs to happen. Meaning, if I can zoom out a bit so it doesn't get all weird when I'm running, this can just go back to normal. Same with that. And that's not going to work. Those aren't going to... I don't pick those up, they just sit there at the end of the line. That's looking much better. Still not full, but close enough. Oh, I get it. These are more spaced out. Oh no, that won't matter. I was going to say, giving these more of an opportunity to drop stuff, but they're still waiting to drop an item on. Okay, well it's much improved. I could, you know, belt balance a couple times throughout. That way everybody has more of an opportunity to drop stuff, but don't think it would make much of an improvement. Coal liquefaction done. Alright. Get Go-Rex enrichment process done. 1500. It'll take a long time. By that time I might have yellow already done. Just say nuts to it and cancel it. Okay, so that's greatly improved. It's about as much time as I want to spend on it now. Yeah. Copper does make it all the way to the bottom, barely. Or maybe not. Those aren't pulling as much as they should, but that's fine. This side of the belt ends up jammed anyway. Okay. We'll consider it better. Maybe not perfect, but better. Okay, let's find out if we really did follow through and put the low density structures on. If we got distracted. Those are your flying robot frames. We got distracted. Because these are the miners and then all the way to assembling machine 3s. So, low density structure, 20 copper plate, 2 steel, 5 plastic. Steel and plastic obviously get the same line. And they can be on the outside line for the long handles to grab. Copper can be on the inside line. 20 seconds to put in 20 plates, so short is just fine. Don't need fast. That's 20 seconds each. That's a long time. I should have grabbed belt when I was back near the beginning of the bus. Let's get the two that need to combine first. Oops. Steel and plastic. Get them to come through right around here or so. Steel will be up here, plastic is there. Cool. There's enough room here to join them. Like that. Get to our usual pattern. And bust those up. Good. Much easier than trying to do some weird stuff to get around to what was likely going to be more than 6 tiles. Plastic, steel, look a lot alike, but they're there. Okay, now I need a giant pull of copper. And those did not get extended. They should be right around here. Out of belt. That's a shame. Too bad I don't have bots that can bring it to me. Maybe I would if I worked at it. Full? How can I be full? I'm carrying a lot of useless stuff. That's why. You know what? I could stick this right there. That right there. All of those right there. All those. Need more room for that. Very rhythmic sound of the footsteps. Hey, you have arrived at your destination. ourselves where we need to come out here. But I won't be able to jump all that. We'll bring it down here. And I know I skipped a place where a belt would be at earlier on. So they won't come through yet. There and there. Should make it flow through. Priority right. There you go. Interesting. I'll have to craft something that requires copper. How can I make that requires copper? Bunch of those. There you go. That'll get rid of all my plate. Those are going to be an issue, especially for low density structures, which are slow and are required for a lot of things later on. And I don't mean the trees, I mean those cliffs. Unless there's... can I get through here? Yeah, I just have to skip an area for assemblers, I guess. Okay, not an issue. Those would be. Since they're so slow already at being produced, I'm going to just make the jump to use assembling machine 3s on these. They can run right next to each other. Don't see any problem with that. Go. Starts off with 10. Depending on usage, we can always add more. We need short and longs everywhere. Yeah, I remember they were on the hotbar this time. One, two, and over. They, of course, will get a place on the bus. And I am out of red undergrounds. If I could talk, that would be nice. I just need a whole bunch of plate and for the splitters to be done. So, splitters, you're done. Thank you. I'll extend out the rest of the bus in a minute once I'm done with the low density structures. These I didn't want to have to wait for. Just need to be told what they're making, don't they? You are making that. Please go. A lot more animation goes into these assembling machine 3s than the 2s do. Well, those aren't even moving. Okay, so there it is. Low density structures are ready. Except we're not going to be belt balanced at all. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, they only have. Now they have room. There we go. Nope, except for this. And those don't have an output, do they? Because they ran out. Be just a couple seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Now they can get through. There we go. We got 10 assemblers making low density structures. And at this point, we will call this episode good. So, see you next time. Bye.